Guys, welcome to the channel. Today is the 25th of November 2025. It is a Tuesday. I'm starting over on the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly time frame, I have this channel situation here that I would like to believe would make a deeper pullback, maybe back down to these levels here, or even lower. Personally, I am long-term bearish on the pound, but right now I don't know how this monthly candle will close because we have around 3 more days, and we can see here that we've had little volume, almost looks like an indecision candle. So I don't know if it'll close with like a pin bar or a bearish engulfing. I think this will be pretty key to determine what the next month might do, but personally I'm favoring at least some sort of pullback for better prices, and then we see what happens from there. So on the weekly time frame, so here on the weekly time frame, last week's candle we closed with this I don't know if it's like a bearish engulfing. It is a bearish engulfing because it is of bigger volume, but still I'm not too sure. But at least this is some good indication that maybe the sells might continue. I personally was hoping for a deeper pullback back up to these levels here, but that didn't happen last week. So currently I'm going to have to go with what the candles are telling me, and from what I can see is maybe price might want to continue with those sells, maybe back down to this level here or even lower before making that pullback, so that we can have like a new trend line formation, and then we see what happens from there. So currently I am just going to be on the sell side for safety purposes. Yeah, if you watched my videos from last week, then you know I took an L there looking for those buys, and we can see now on the daily time frame this trend line has been holding still in that downtrend. This here is like the lower low. This was the swing, this was the previous swing point, and this is the lower low. So I think this is also a good indication. If this trend line and key level holds, this is the 1.314. If this continues holding and we get some bearish candles here, I think I will feel confident to now take those sells. And this also looks like a pullback. So let's see on the 4-hour time frame so you can get more details. On the 4-hour time frame, I had this rising wedge over here, almost looks like a breakout, and now price looks at it price looks like it's around this level here. We also have this level here. So what I usually do when I'm not too sure of key levels, I think I should add probably another key level here, but I think I have it on the 1-hour time frame. Anyway, I take my fib and I'm going to take it from this swing point here. Let me see if I drag it from this point. So okay, so price is at the 50, we can see it here. There's also a 61.8 which is up here. I think personally I'm favoring this zone a bit more, just because this was what was at the daily time frame as well, this key level here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a zone. This here is just for me to know that, okay, if price comes to around this level here, this might be nice. And we can see that also as much as price is still at the 50, it's also the trend line here, and I think it's still a good point. So I think for me, I'm okay looking for sells either this around this level here or even up here, but I have to be a bit cautious because you do have this wick, and yes, price has come back up. But yeah, I also didn't get proper candles here from yesterday, because usually when you can see some wicks like this, it becomes a scary place to take trades because you never know. So as much as I saw these bearish candles on the 4-hour, I was still a bit skeptical. And for me, when I'm skeptical with the pound, it means there's something that I'm probably not seeing. So I'm still going to be waiting today. I think it's going to be a day of patience. And just looking at this rising wedge, when I measure from the bottom to the top and then measuring this breakout, we can see here that the distance is almost, is it equidistant? What's the word? So yeah, here, and we can see, so this here might be a potential area for if price wants to make a pullback. I think this looks quite nice. If I measure the pips, let's see how many pips this could be. If at all we get a sell around these levels here, this is almost 100 pips, which is a bit decent. I think for stop loss, I'd like to think of a better stop loss being above this key level here, but I'll just wait and see. This trend line here can act as my resistance, or this level here can also act as my resistance. And also if you didn't watch my video on how I mark key support and resistance levels, you can also watch that video. I posted on Saturday. So I think that is it. I don't think I have too much. I'm a bit skeptical, guys, you know, because I don't know, but I think because of the rising wedge, that's what's making me a little bit more confident taking those sells. So as for today, we can see that we have yesterday's low here in maroon and yesterday's high. We've sort of broke above the high, but you can see we're also reacting on this trend line here. So personally, I'm going to be waiting on the 4-hour candle. This is not a trade that I'll be taking on the 1 hour. So even if at all I get a bearish engulfing here on the 1 hour, I'll not be convinced yet. I'm going to be waiting from the 4 hour, because usually when it comes to new swing points from the 4 hour time frame, I wait for 4 hour candles. Let's go and look at the dollar index. Now the dollar index, this is the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame here, we're making higher highs and higher lows. This is like a channel. I think I should delete it. I don't know. But anyway, let me just keep it there. So we can see here, we still have this wick here. This here looks like a key point for where price might reach. I would like, again, just like in the reverse of the pound, I'd like to see if price might come back and fill this wick over here, and then we push up, because I am bullish on the dollar, and I think here that there's a lot of movement to be covered here and also over here as well. So let me go over to the daily time frame, weekly time frame, sorry. So weekly time frame, what am I seeing here? So this is like a trend line that I've been having here, because I feel like this here is too squeezed, and I feel like this swing point here is quite nice for, if at all price decides to bounce off this level here, it might be nice for maybe price to come back down again. I'm still hoping that it does so, and then we see now if we can break above, because if this happens, we can see that this here is a falling wedge, and a falling wedge is usually a bullish reversal pattern, if that makes sense. Is it bullish reversal? But either way, maybe price might break to the upside. In the inverse, we saw a falling wedge, rising wedge on the pound. Oh Lord, I hope I'm making sense, guys. Anyway, but this is like the zone that I'm looking at. So let me go on the daily time frame. Okay, so the daily time frame, you can see here this dollar index, we had some reactions around this level here. Not convincing candles here to take any sells, because I was hoping that maybe price would make like a double top, but we can see here that we still have not made any decent candles to let me know that maybe some sells might be taking place. So I'm going to be on standby in case this level breaks, because it looks like there's a high potential for these candles and this level to break, and then we can see if this might be the next area, or even up here. Going over to the 4 hour time frame. So the 4 hour time frame, we can see this sort of consolidation. These consolidations are just boring. And we can see here, this is a very shallow pullback, because when I take my fib from the bottom here and drag it to the top, we can see that we are at the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement. This is a bit of a shallow pullback, but who knows, sometimes the dollar does what it wants to do, and it might even react from here and even push on upwards. If at all, in a good day, I'd like to see like a deeper pullback, maybe back down to these levels here or even here before pushing up. But again, as I said, today will be a day of patience for me, so that I don't get stopped out, even though it's part of trading, but I still want to be careful, because anything can happen around this zone here. I don't think I'm going to scale down to the 1 hour time frame. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Personally, I'm hoping if at all this level reacts, that will be good, because that means we're a bit close on the pound to take those sells, from this level here. So taking a look at the Forex Factory news. I've been looking for these CPI news, guys, and I'm not seeing them around. So today, Tuesday 25th, we have some news at 4:30 p.m. East African time, PPI retail sales, and we also have tentative news on Wednesday. We have the forecast statement. This looks like it's a pretty like keen folder in terms of how the pound will move. We have some news at 4:30 p.m. East African time, unemployment claims. This is also going to be interesting. So let's see what happens. But personally, I'm just going to be favoring those sells at the moment. Let's see how this goes. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.